Welcome guys to my YouTube channel. Today is Friday, the last day of the week, and as usual I'm gonna showcase to you my trading strategy, which is the Asian-London Breakout strategy. So the first thing you do, you set your time frame to the 15 minutes and you look for the candlestick that opened the Asian session and you mark the high of that candlestick. In my case it will be 1 a.m. and then you look for the candlestick that closed the Asian session and you mark the low of that candlestick, which in my case will be 9 a.m. These timings will vary depending on your time zones, so it's advisable to change your timings on the trading view chart according to your area or region. Once that is done, you're going to mark that zone. Once you have marked your zone, we are gonna wait for the market to either break above our zone or break below the zone. So if the market breaks above the zone, we look for buy opportunities. If it breaks below the zone, we look for sell opportunities. In this case, you can see the market has broken above our zone, but I won't enter immediately. It's always good to check for any retracement so that you execute or enter your trade after the retracement. This is just a secondary measure to ensure that the market doesn't sweep your stop loss before going to the direction that you anticipated the market to go. So I've gotten a confirmation at this particular point and I'm executing my buy positions on MT5. So I've marked the zone that I've entered the market at. So I'm gonna come back to the chart and I'm gonna mark that zone that I have placed my positions at. And my stop loss as usual is 200 pips away from the entry zone. The reason as to why I use 200 pips is just to allow the market room for it to move freely before hitting your stop loss, and it's usually recommended to not put too tight stop losses or too huge stop losses. Just come up with a margin that makes sense for you, depending also with your capital and your risk management, to ensure that you don't over risk and you also don't under risk. So at this particular point, my risk to reward ratio is 1 to 1.5. That's what I'm gonna aim at my take profit. Which in this particular case, my take profit will be at 43.25 and my stop loss will be at 42.75. So guys, our trade just hit our take profit. So we have closed the week at a profit, and this is just before the NFP news. This is how our P&L is looking at the end of the week. So we have closed the week at a profit. And as I mentioned, there's a demo competition for the FundedNext. So it's just a display and showcasing my strategy on this demo competition. And the goal is not to win any prize. So thank you guys. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, and see you next week.